Breathe through your nose. Yeah, through your nose. Deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths.
Listen, if you don't know, it's one of my BF, Frenchie.
You already know.
You don't know about you,
My broski.
Shout out to
Titanium. Big dog.
It's my brother right here.
Big dog.
My brother right here, Kenzo. I'm going to waste one of the group. Zeno. Shout out. Leo with the grants. No. Follow him on Instagram, yeah? Shout out. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. I go by the name of Alex. They call me Lexi or Frenchie.
Kenny, Kenzo, Kenny, whichever one floats the boat, don't mind.
Pels, Zeno, whichever one floats your boat.
And what's your relationship to Taiwo?
It's my dog, man. It's my dog from early. The broski.
Brody.
That's the twin and blood.
How long have you known Taiwo?
Since year 7, man. Early days, BBA days, secondary school. Early.
Womb. From the womb.
Yeah. Year 7, I think that's like 18, 17 years. Something like that.
Long time.
Talking about BBA, what was BBA like?
Hey.
For me, sometimes it was a tornado, man. But it was fun though. That's how I met the brothers. Like,
The dumping ground. the prison.
it's a playground, the prison, whatever you want to call it. But without that, I would have never met the brothers. So grateful.
Yeah, fun place.
Yeah, 100.
And what was Taiwo like at school?
That guy. One day he's like this, one day's another this, like towel, tornado, man. But
Yeah, that's a good way to describe
literally
it.
tornado.
Yeah.
Energetic though, to say the least.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to
I
get
swear.
from him. You never know. You just never know.
Mad,
Every
man.
day could be, he's jumping over the playground fence, he's having a fight. Like, yeah, you never know.
Madman.
Popular in school.
Yeah.
Liked by teachers, students. A ball of energy. And athletic as well. Yeah, it's very athletic as well.
And where did the name Titanium come from?
For me personally, it was like any hit that Tao will take, it's like it just flinches off him. Like it's like what? Did you actually feel the punch or the kick or what? He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm thinking, nah, this guy's better than Titanium. Because for me, I usually hurt sometimes. I'm thinking, wow, like that hurts or whatever. Towel, you're saying, gee, it's nothing. So that's why we said this guy made of titanium. The boxers, they know now. That's why they know now.
And thinking about your most memorable time at BBA, what would you say it is?
For me, like brothers that from 2007 till now, you don't really hear that. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've actually made a brotherhood from early stages till now. And personally for me, BBA, I'll always be thankful to meeting the guys. Personally for me, that's what stays in my heart.
I hate to be the odd one out, but I don't really have a memorable moment. But I'll say the whole span of year 7 to year 11 was pretty memorable. There's loads of different events, different years. Just the vibe that you get with your boys when you're young. Some of us younger than others. It's a good vibe, man. If there's any time I could go back to in life, it'll be secondary school.
That would be my next question. If
Kids,
there was
stay in school, cherish your young years, man.
If there was a time you could go back to in school, just pick a moment in school you could go back to.
The span, I'll probably say the span of year 9 to about year 11. Because by year 9, we've all developed the friendship, the bond, and it was then just causing chaos essentially and just enjoying our time together. So, and that just grew over the years, as well as our maturity. So we saw each other grow from what we were to where we are now, and it was motivating in a sense. So yeah, I'll say probably that span from year 9 to 11, I'd be more than happy to relive. Yeah, more than happy to relive.
Me personally, I think I'll probably say year 9, you know, because year 9 is like, you're still young, there's no like GCSEs the next year, so I could literally do anything I wanted to do. Like, don't get me wrong, of course, kids, you know, what I mean, stay in school, work hard and everything. But that year for me was like, look, guys, before it gets all serious, because nowadays life is just serious every day. It's too serious sometimes as well. It's like every day you have to worry about this and that. At that particular point in time, year 9, you don't have to worry about nothing. All you have to worry about are what are me or the guys gonna do today. You know what I mean, like. But yeah, no, like year 9 for me, it was good chaos, but it was like literally no worries whatsoever, fun, excitement, enjoyment, and just having a laugh, man. Just taking in the younger years. Because now looking back at it, you know what I mean. Like I said, with everything being so stressful and everything, times that I wish we could cherish even more. If I'm being honest. But yeah.
It'd probably be secondary school, the whole 5 years. Just because where there's chaos, there's order, and we really embodied chaos. So, yeah, just that time at school was very, very memorable. Yeah, man, created loads of memories, man, during that period. It's a good time. It's a good time, fun, exciting. Every day is a new thing. Whether it's somebody coming from another school, whether it's us fighting other schools, whether it's us internally fighting between us. Yeah, and my inner child was more expressive during that period. So I used to be a kid, and now I'm an adult. You pay bills. It's not really fun anymore, man. But yeah, back then was good, man. It was good.
For me personally, don't stop, bro, man. Like the way I'm seeing Taiwo going, yeah, he is flying. Like, I know obviously there's gonna be times where you're thinking, is this going the right way and all that? But that comes with the territory. Do you know what I mean? If you want to make it to the top, these sort of things, they're bound to happen. Do you know what I mean? But that just shows character. It shows determination, and it shows how much you actually really want it. And Taiwo has shown me from the start to now, he ain't backing down. He's not giving up. He keeps learning. He's got Dutch with him. That's been with him from day one. So these two, they're like the perfect duo in my eyes. You know what I mean? You got the trainer that cares. You got the boxer that's willing to learn, that's willing to listen, that's willing to put every ounce of energy and dedication into sparring, training, fights, and that these two together, me personally, I know they're flying, we're flying, everyone's flying.
And just to add to that, it's just a case of not only is the coach going above and beyond, not only is the boxer willing to learn and digest, but he's also willing to give it to whoever wants it, which as a boxer is probably the key aspect that you need, because if you train 24 hours a day, but you're not willing to fight a 6-foot guy that looks intimidating, what's the point of your training? So he does the work, and he's also willing to put in the work regardless of who it is. That's, for me, it's, I guess, the edge you need, especially in this field, that he's got that without hesitation, without even thinking. It's just then where and when.
Yeah, we don't back down, you know. We don't back down, you know. We take it there.
So
We take it there.
that's my
Advice, was the question advice, yeah?
Yeah.
Advice. I'll just say, stay disciplined, firstly. Stick to your diet, all these nutritional needs, to keep them intact. And yeah, just there's not really a lot of advice for Taiwo. He's very on the ball. Yeah, so just to keep up what he's doing now, and the sky is not even the limit for him. So yeah.
From that white collar fight to the Bexley Heath to the Belvedere one, I think the biggest thing that's changed in terms of Taiwo's not even fighting style, but like the way he goes into fights is his stamina. Because the first one you could tell that he's burning out real quick. Like he's trying to, obviously he's a beginner and it's his first fight, so he's learning as he's going. But he's going in there, and maybe there's not so much tactical plays in terms of keeping your energy. You know what I mean? It's going to be couple rounds, and then you can see by the Belvedere one, it's a lot more thought out. So he's going in there, yeah, he's punching him and everything, but he's saying, you know what, this fight is going to go a bit of the distance. Let me keep some energy, because you know that it could potentially also be a round fight, but it could go the distance, and he needs that energy to take it there. And that's when you can see that even during the latest round, the last rounds, Taiwo still had energy. To go. Probably could have even gone for even longer. But that's how you know that he's learned from his first fight till now, and that's why Taiwo, you know what I mean, he's learning every fight that he keeps going, and you just never know where he's going to go next. So yeah, I'll probably say his stamina.
That's what I was going to mention as well, the stamina. And I guess just to add to that, aside from stamina, the technique and just the range of boxing techniques that he's got. Before it was just purely power, and which obviously would drain your stamina. Now it's speed, power, and angles and etc. So it's there's more brain to his style. If you want to put it bluntly, there's more brain and just pre-planning, and just really and truly moving like a pro, even at amateur stages. It uses the first couple rounds to just analyze and get his technique, who he's going to fight, and then you see the end result. You see his final decision, like the fourth round. Unless he manages to catch you in the first round, you see how he's learned who you are, and then uses that against you, essentially, which showed in his last fight, the debut fight. You could see the growth from white collar to now fighting at your core. Brain, stamina, and just overall technique. Fighting ranges. You can see the growth.
Yeah, I mean they've both pretty much said it all, but the growth I see, or the area I see most growth in, is definitely the stamina and the structure to how it goes into a fight. Like Kenny said, he used to go in and aim mainly for power and aim for a knockout because he's first getting into boxing. Now he's very structured. He might feel out the first couple rounds, feel out the fighter, and then based on what he's analysed on the fighter, know how much you're going to go into the latter rounds. So I've definitely seen that in him, and I've seen his stance as well has changed. He used to be a front foot fighter before, and now he's more on his back foot. And in terms of his arms reach, he started pivoting more out and reaching in when he needs to. So he's keeping his safety in and his arms up. So yeah, I've definitely seen that in his fighting. And his aura in the boxing ring has changed as well. You can see the confidence. His chest is up. He's listening to his coach on the side as well. Before he used to go in and just have his head in there and not think about what's being said to him on the sidelines. I think now he's taking that on board and it's working for him clearly. Big up Dutch as well, man.
Yeah, facts. Big up Dutch, man. Real guy.
For me, it will be the first knockout that I saw professionally in a ring within the first round. And just how quick, smooth and swift he was with it. He just got in there. The guy was hesitant. He wasn't really throwing as much punches as you would expect as an opponent. So he went in, like even the stance Taiwo's had, you could tell that, it's going to be over quick. I didn't expect it to be over in the first round though. Yeah, quick uppercuts, hooks, and the guy was down. It was not an eye-opener because I expected it, but it was just first round. Alright, more to come. And that was amateurs. It wasn't even professional, so it was, if you're doing this at this stage, only look forward to see what you do when the pro time comes. But yeah, that would be my first fight. It was in Belvedere, I believe, as well. First round knockout.
Yeah, for me, I think it will probably be like Taiwo's latest one, Like, personally, I think like since I came to Taiwo's first fight, and obviously he's a beginner, he's learning his trade, so it's all new. He's learning as he's going. But his recent fight, personally, the technique, it's like he's grown into that professional, like boxer. Like he goes there, he has the whole, like charismatic. His presence alone. He steps in the ring, and obviously before Taiwo's fight, there's other fights, so you can see other people and how they fight and how the technique that they use, and Taiwo just looks completely, obviously bias aside, a level above everybody else. Like it's just like he's got uppercuts, he's got feints, he's got jabs, he's got so many techniques to him. You just think this guy has been doing it for 5-10 years, but he actually hasn't. He's been doing it for probably like a couple of years to say the least, and what he's learned in that short amount of time, this guy, he's flying. Like, forget about, like I said, bias aside and everything. Like, his latest fight has showed me that this guy, the way he learns, he was already someone already with the energy of a 9-year-old. So you add that now to a full-grown man that's learning, that's willing to that loves the sport, that's willing to take it to every opponent, never backing down. Taiwo, that latest fight, showed me this guy's the real deal, man. 100.
The pro debut was good as well, but my favourite fight was probably in his old gym in Vauxhall was a fight with Tino, I think his name was. Just because the build up to that fight was good, because I think the guy had backed out the fight 2 or 3 times before that. So Taiwo was literally chasing him for this fight, and it was on home turf for Taiwo, so it was good. The energy there was good. All the youngsters came out to watch. Loads of mums and dads, a lot of work colleagues as well. The guy was a good fighter as well. So it was a good fight. It was good to see someone take Taiwo the full rounds. But Taiwo ended up taking the medal for that one, and Taiwo did outbox him. But it was a very good fight to watch. Yeah, that was probably my best fight. Alright, again, I got 2, because I'm thinking more like exhibition match, fight type of thing. I'd say Jake Paul, obviously, that would be a nice little check as well.
Come on, get that bag in.
As well as, I think Jake Paul can actually move around. Seems like he's had some sort of boxing experience anyway from young, so I think that would be a good fight. And I'd say, in a serious matter, I would say Isaac Chamberlain. I'd say Isaac Chamberlain. I think Taiwo sparred Isaac Chamberlain before, if I'm not mistaken. But I used to watch Isaac Chamberlain before, and his style of fighting as well is similar to Taiwo's now. He fills out his opponent in the initial rounds, and then in the latter rounds, based on his analysis, will strike. And I think that would work good to see 2 people that kind of practice the same sort of styles doing that, to see who can actually come out on top. So I think that would be a good fight. I'd say Isaac and Jake Paul.
Initially, I would just react and jump out and say Mike Tyson, but realistically, and I say Mike Tyson because they kind of have the same fighting style. Brown coming at you, you're getting this work today, I'm here to do a job and I'm getting it done. To see an older version and a younger version of that will be an interesting fight for me, but realistically, I would probably say Shakur Stevenson, mainly because it's completely 2 different ends of the spectrum. He's more power, titanium, break your face with one punch, whereas Shakur Stevenson is more speed, move around that Muhammad Ali kind of style. So for me, I would be keen to see who would win. And I think they're both around the same age as well. So for me, that would be an interesting fight. I would love to see.
For me personally, I'd probably say someone like Anthony Joshua, probably like the build as Anthony Joshua. But just the reason why I'm saying that is because Taiwo's fighters have never really had that sort of physique that could kind of like test, because obviously Taiwo goes by titanium, and titanium is something that how much impact can you really take, you know what I mean? So I want to see someone that's like, all right, I've got the power too. I'm known for my power. It's like what's that saying? An unmovable object facing a movable. What's that saying?
Movable object, right?
Yeah. But anyways, that saying, and it's like, let's see how much Taiwo can take in terms of punches and impact. Power versus power, and that could be like, one of them Mike Tyson in different era against, I don't know, like Muhammad Ali. Obviously that never happened, but it would be something that along them lines that I would love to see Taiwo, and let's see how much he can actually take, because at the end of the day, Taiwo has taken some punches, of course he has, you know what I mean? Some where we probably thought, wow, but then he's brushed it off like it's nothing, hence the name Titanium. But if he was to face against someone that has got that power, has Taiwo got that sort of dog in him to just, I've taken it, it hurt, but I'm still going. That's why I want to see a bit from Taiwo, you know what I mean?
The support from this my friends and this guys especially is more to me than they think, because they've seen me develop from school to now, and for me to get to the stage, these supporters, you're not a boxer without your supporters, in my opinion. And if these guys can support me all the way, even if I do make a loss, because you know who your true supporters are if you lose, and even when you win, that's when the fake one comes out. And these guys aren't fake, not even the closest, because they've been to some of my amateur fights as well, and they've been rooting for me for a long time, especially my brother Alex and the guys that are here today. And I just want to make sure that my success is their success as well, and it's not a thing where I'm going to the top by myself. These guys are coming with me, so why would I want to just put them to the side just because I'm getting to a certain destination? These guys are my top, my partner is my top. Some of my friends that can't make it today as well. But in all honesty, I'm doing this for me, and in the background, I'm doing it for them as well, because my success is their success, and I'm trying to bring everybody with me to rise to the top in whatever they're doing. And like I said, my guy's got a Euphoria business going on, and my guy here's got Leo the Grants going on. And this is my accountant from Blood. It's my accountant. Man. So you already know. So everyone's got something going on behind the scenes of work, employment, and things like that. And it's only right that we work hard on ourselves behind the scenes. So when it's time to show out, we show out big. Titanium for a reason, and we're Team Titanium here, really truly. Man. So that's it for me, man.
But yeah, I also want to big up Vital behind the camera, because that's big bro, man. Real talks, like he's been there from the get go. Like he shows belief. Yeah, man. He shows belief. Yeah, not everybody. What I mean, they say they're supporting and whatnot, but when it really comes down to it, where are they? So that's one big bro that. Hand on my heart. I got big love for you, man.
Shout out VA Garments.
Yeah, shout out VA as well. Shout out VA Garments.
They're coming up. They're on the come up. And if you don't know, get to know, man. Follow the page. There's going to be a link in the description.
100%, man. Yeah, shout out VA every single time from early. Euphoria, obviously, we're coming into the business real soon, in less than 2 weeks' time. Get your hoodies, let me just show it out properly, man. I'm trying to promote myself.
Flex
a little bit. You know what I mean?
So damn.
But yeah, shout out Euphoria. But yeah, man, big up Titanium every single time.
Thank you guys,
love you, man. From early year 7 till forever, man. That's my goal.
Forever, bro. This is Zeno here, Frenchie here, and AKA Kenzo. Thank you guys, man. Love.
Yeah. Shout out Leo the Grants, my little business. Big business.
Come on, man.
I do clothing on the side, but mainly fragrances. So if you need any fragrances, shout me, Leo the Grants UK. I'm on Instagram, Leo the Grants FR for the fragrances, and Leo the Grants CL for the clothing. I can tailor make them for you as well. So if you've got preferred scents, send them my way. I can make that up for you, and I deliver. So yeah, Leo the Grants.
Aside from the shout out to Vital being, I guess, the the older brother from another mother, if you want to put it that way, because he has a younger brother called Trevor, who's also part of this gang, or part of this crew, or part of us, who isn't here today. So Vital has watched every single one of us grow up, as well as Trevor. So for him to be here in support, willingly, voluntarily, Taiwo hasn't had to reach out, offer a contract or beg. All of this has been done genuinely out of Vital's heart. To my knowledge, without a single penny back. So it's genuine love, support for T, and where can you find that now? So it's just a genuine appreciation for Vital and doing what he's doing perfectly. Like he's doing it like he's being paid for this, which you can't put money to. So Vital, very much appreciated, and we can't thank you enough for what you're doing. And you're essentially another Dutch to Taiwo, behind the camera. You're the Dutch behind the camera. So it's a blessing, not just for me to know that you're here, but it's a blessing to know that Taiwo's got someone you can call on outside of Rasmi and Dutch. That's that. So outside of that, personally, it's I'm an up and coming accountant, soon to be working my way to become chartered, studying ACCA. Outside of that, I started an accounting business called Diligent Books, and initially it started as creating accounts, just doing typical business stuff for businesses, so tax returns, creating your business, your monthly, month ends, and etc. And it's now developed to, I guess, a financial planning and analysis business in line with my actual 9 to 5. So it's grown from just typical bookkeeping to now FP&A in a sense. So the business is called Diligent Books. I'm on all platforms, being Instagram, got a website, there's a LinkedIn page. I think that's all the platforms I'm on. Yeah, and then outside of that, while in that, I found the need to create a promotion aspect of it. So there's Diligent Books, and then there's Diligent Books Promotions, which self-explanatory, promoting everything business-wise that's helping people specifically. I guess that's my unique selling point. It's to promote businesses that's not just in it for the profit, but in it to provide a service one and actually help the people, like I'm doing. So yeah, Diligent Books, Diligent Book Promotions. Type that in, you find me anywhere. DBP, DB.
If you follow me, make sure you follow my brother's business, man. This is a family thing, so it's not just a thing of just follow. This is not just about me now at this point. It's about me mainly, but it's about these guys as well.
Support,
like,
his support.
Like I said, these guys are working.
Support, his support.
They're supporting me behind the scenes, and I just want to make sure that if you're supporting me, make sure you support them as well, that's in the best that you can, because support nowadays is rare to find, and people just do things then just for something in return, and these guys don't ask for nothing in return. So it's just a click, just a follow, and trust me, that follow does more than you guys think. So I appreciate you guys, man.